can't lie, don't feel organic. So I'ma keep it all natural, I don't need to overburn.
JK-47 Rapptertag.
JK-47 Rapptertag.
Strong.
21, shout out Nerve, shout out 360. Shout out J Orient on the beat.
Shout out J Orient.
Let's get it.
Works closely with the ECB crew and No One Network.
Up next, and I came to wreck shit. Get the check and then hit the exit. Took a bit of time to get ahead, but knew that I was getting tested. So
if you see me looking down, it's because I'll be watching the subtitles.
get the check and then hit the exit. Took a bit of time to get ahead, but knew that I was getting tested. So I kept my mind and spirit protected. Magician, musician might just disappear any second. I'm stressing, and I don't see the toll it's taking on my soul lately. So I don't care if my shit go platinum or gold. Frankly, I'm just making sure that our story is getting told. The story of warriors that were made from a different mold, babe.
You know what? I like this because this beat is quite minimal, but it slaps at the same time. And what that allows is where it's minimal, it allows you to focus on what JK's saying, innit? But at the same time, it sounds hard because sometimes artists go with these minimal beats so that you know, the emphasis is more on their words. But if you don't like a beat, it can sometimes take away from the actual performance itself, just on the strength of the instrumental alone. So you always want a beat that is nice. You always want a beat that hits hard and whatnot. But yeah, I like the fact that it's minimal for the most part because it's not taken away from what JK's saying either. That's the instrumental isn't the highlight. That's what I'm trying to say.
And I don't see the toll it's taking on my soul lately. So I don't care if my shit go platinum or gold. Frankly, I'm just making sure that our story is getting told. The story of warriors that were made from a different mold, baby. Never conforming, I'm keeping this weapon drawn. Staying woke, taking notes and won't cease till I'm dead and gone. Can't reach the level I'm on. They sleeping while me, I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. Try block me, but I keep scoring hard. Got people calling up, but I don't want to speak. I know they only calling me for a piece.
The only reason man are calling me is because they want something from me. They're not hollering me because, you know what I'm saying, they only want one thing out of me.
Got people calling up, but I don't want to speak. I know they only calling me for a piece, cause yo, we more than unique. Me and J Orient like Jordan and Pippen, except we hit record and score with these writtens, man. How much more can be given?
There's that Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen reference.
Me and J Orient like Jordan and Pippen, except we hit record and score with these writtens, man. How much more can be given? Till they finally align with a vision. Put it into all this destitution that we've been living, cause our leaders never listen, they just lies pretending. So whenever I write a sentence, I rhyme with a message. I guess my pen is like divine intervention.
I guess my pen is divine intervention. Listen, the multis are clean, man.
So whenever I write a sentence, I rhyme with a message. I guess my pen is like divine intervention. Yes, it's a blessing, but it's not me. Whenever I speak, I'm letting God speak. I say it, then make it happen. So these are prophecies.
These are more than words, these are prophecies. This is some God religion type shit. This is bigger than just me, you understand?
Not me, whenever I speak, I'm letting God speak. I say it, then make it happen, so these are prophecies. Never sold that soda, we stacking our dollars properly, honestly. Every divine intervention, yes, it's a blessing, but it's not me. Whenever I speak, I'm letting God speak. I say it, then make it happen, so these are prophecies. Never sold that soda, we stacking our dollars.
Never sold our soda, we stacking our dollars properly. We're making money and we didn't have to sell ourselves through doing that. We didn't have to sell our souls. We didn't have to sell out, yeah, to make this money. We stay true to ourselves, and we can still stack the dollars nicely, you understand?
Properly, honestly, everything I do because it's gotta be done, so I can be there for my wife and my son.
That's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it for the money. We make nice money, but the main objective is I need to do that, and that money is going towards my wife and my son. It's to support, man, innit? It's not, yeah, that's my clear vision. These are my clear goals, and here's my clear reasons of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's bigger than me at times.
I say it, then make it happen, so these are prophecies. Never sold that soda, we stacking our dollars properly. Honestly, everything I do because it's gotta be done, so I can be there for my wife and my son. Cause my time has just begun, won't let it slip for a minute. And ain't nothing I can't overcome when I push to my limits. We're taking off wheels spinning like we just took for the finish. But I'm far from the finish, these bars are just the beginning. Surpassing my competition ain't been my only mission. Do this for my brothers and sisters in need of assistance. And if you isn't with us, then keep your distance. All the people part of my team mean business.
All the people part of my team, they mean business. And listen, more than a team, that ain't just rappers, you know what I'm saying? That's everyone. That's even just the friends and family that support you. They mean business. When they say I'm genuinely there for you, they're genuinely there for you, innit? Like, it can mean down to things like that, and I'm sure that's what JK means. Like, anyone who is a part of my journey that is serious in helping man, or at the very least supporting man, they're dead serious about that. Like, they're on their job, innit?
And if you isn't with us, then keep your distance. All the people part of my team mean business.
Yeah, so if you want to be part of this, you gotta be on the ball. You gotta be a part of it. You can't just don't just try to tag along to leech off of it. Like, we mean business out here. So if you're not actually on it, I'll keep you at an arm's distance.
And if you isn't with us, then keep your distance. All the people part of my team mean business. We're different on that knowledge tip to begin with. Like how you value money over consciousness and wisdom.
That conscious rap, and I know it can come across as corny at times, but fuck, like, that right there says it all, innit?
We're different on that knowledge tip to begin with. Like how you value money over consciousness and wisdom. Ain't no average rap. Got them thinking how you manage that. From a dream, pen and a pad, now going back to back with the best rappers in the country on a Rapptertag. Fuck it, Nate G, where you at? Let him have it, lad. Hey, fuck, I'm not playing with you. Rapptertag 2021.
Nate G, alright.
Nate G up next.
And I like the fact they've gone over to Nate G, because most man ain't gonna know loads about Nate G. Even I need to get clued in myself to a certain extent. Like, I've heard Nate G before, but I think this will be a good bit to give him a bit of spotlight, give him a bit of attention. Likewise with JK, you know. So I like the fact we've taken this direction and then we haven't gone with the baitest names in the scene straight away. So I like that, actually.
I swear to God.
Doesn't surprise me though. It doesn't surprise me JK doing that, but alright, as I just said, I'm really glad that it swung in JK's direction early doors, because JK deserves so much attention, and he is one of the most underexposed artists in this scene. I say underexposed, not underrated, because people who know about JK often rate him, even if they don't listen to him like that. For example, his album Made for This is arguably what I call album of the year last year, but I might play somebody else's album more often than I play Made for This. Does that make sense? And so it may not be my favorite album, but I think it's the best album. And what I mean by that is the best album, I think, as an artist, in terms of a record, in terms of the artistry that it is on one project, it was the best album I heard last year. And he won quite a few awards as well. So I think it was like quite internationally recognized as like a really seriously good fucking album, like an amazing masterpiece of work. But it might not have the easy listening replay value of someone like a Young and Lips, for example. I'll use Young and Lips as the example because I just reacted to him yesterday. But even then, I may mention someone like JK-47 and people don't always know who I'm talking about, and that frustrates me in some ways, because I really do think that this brother deserves more attention. And that's why I say underexposed, not just not enough people know about him, and if they did, they would probably rate him over underrated, because I think the people who know him do rate him highly. As I said, sometimes JK's music isn't the most easy listening though. It is so conscious, it is so tapped in, it's so clued into what's going on that sometimes it can be a lot to listen to at times. But there's no denying JK's ability on the mic. Like, even when he wants to do his flex and talk his shit, he can do that so damn well. And we've seen him, you know, hold his weight against some of the best rappers in the country. We've seen him bar out with Chill. We've seen him bar out with Nerve multiple times. We've seen him on these cyphers, and you could just see that this guy's ability is up there with those other artists. I would just say, I don't know whether he's just not as marketable as other people, or maybe he's too conscious in the game to blow up and all of that. I don't know if you want to go down that lane or not, but whatever it's down to, I think just not enough people know about JK, and like I said, I think he does deserve all of the attention that he gets, and I think he deserves even more. So I'm glad that he was tagged in by Nerve, and I'm glad that they're going down the No One Network ECB route with this one. I always see them two collectives as hand in hand, so it's nice to see that they're going down that route, and then it'll be interesting to see where we go after Nate G. Will it go to Chigs? Will it go to someone like Smack? Will it go to Scrub? I don't know if they'll keep it in that lane, or whether we'll get someone left midfield that even I haven't heard of. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where they go after this one. But yeah, as I said, when we get to the end of episode 5, we'll start doing a little mini leaderboard, and we'll start throwing people around. So I ain't even thought too tough about who's my favorite one yet. I'd have to listen to them side by side and whatnot, but yeah, expect that by the time we get to episode 5 or so. So yeah, I hugely encourage you to go and listen to JK if you haven't already. Go and listen to his album Made for This. That would be a great entry point to him, and yeah, shout out JK each and every time.